traders, Raghee here, and we're going to kick off tonight's free video from TradeForexFutures.com with a look at the Nikkei, because it's been an interesting story of the way that the Nikkei and the Dow have diverged as of recently. And the question is, how long can the Dow continue to defy gravity while the Nikkei actually is in a swing short? So we're talking about weakness in the Dow possibly being caused by the follow-through here on the Nikkei, and ultimately what that's going to mean to the positions we have in the dollar yen and in the loonie yen. Now, if we do see the movement lower on the Nikkei, today the Nikkei had a rough day, and that would strengthen the yen, which is going to help our loonie yen and dollar yen positions, which are both shorts. We're following the trend here. But I think the bigger question is, how much longer is this Dow going to defy gravity? And this morning in the chat room, we set up our trade, and even though it took its sweet time to follow through, it was very obvious from the levels that we set up and the trades that we've been doing every single morning that the direction to take the Dow was down. Now, I think another interesting story emerging is, how much longer are we going to see Euro-US dollar strength? And I'm going to point directly to the dollar and whether or not we're going to find that 80-20, 80-00 level of support. Now that means we've got to take a look at the economic calendar. We had a horrible tick long-term purchases result, and this is very much a dollar negative. But I think the market really wasn't fixated on the tick, and frankly the euro was not going to be helped by this zooey economic sentiment all that much, even though the euro had a heck of a day. So you look at these two pieces of data and you think, all right, who's going to fare worse? I would say the dollar would fare worse if we're dueling two negative results. But I think the big part of our dollar story is going to be tomorrow's FOMC minutes. We're going to get that 2 o'clock tomorrow. Another story that we're going to talk about in the premium video is how we are bracing ourselves for the volatility that will be the claimant count change and all this MPC and unemployment rate data coming out of the UK. Because remember, we have that great position that continues to rock for us in that pound loonie. So one of the things we could get out of that volatility would be an opportunity to get long again. And I got to remind you all, it's easy to let these hot zones get us out of the market, shake us out, scare us, but ultimately it has been our stepping in again and again and again. And I've mentioned it's almost like rolling up with the trend. We've been doing this since last fall. So, you do the math. We're talking about a 164, fairly consistent swing by original zone, and then 2, 3, 4, you do the math. And if you want to join me in the premium video, if you want to join me in the members area at TFF, check out what we offer. This is actually going to be a limited time offer, because what we have happening on March the 1st is that this Forex Pro Elite, which is basically our membership with the daily 2-hour morning chat with me Monday through Friday, this is actually going to be going from 97 to 147 as of March 1st. So if you haven't locked it in yet, go ahead, head on over to TradeForexFutures.com/join, or you can click on Become a Member on the home page and take advantage of locking yourself in at this rate, because as of the 1st, this is going to be 147. So if you want to get the live trades with me, if you want to get the setups that I'm talking about and get in on some of these trades that we're talking about as well, here in our free video, I outline all these setups in the members area. We talk about the day trades that I take, like the short in the Dow, in the morning chat. So come visit us over at the website, take a look at what we've got to offer, and I'll see you in the next update.